So Jakai, been a lot of focus on run blocking the first few days in full gear. Do you feel like the timing and the execution of that is coming on for you guys?
Yeah, I think the more rest we get, the more our run game starts to develop. But we just continue to hone being physical, being aggressive, good hat placement, good technique. Every day in individual, we kind of focus on perfecting our technique and carrying that over into team. And it's starting to show, the more practices we have.
How different is that scheme with Josh Gaddis, the run blocking?
The run blocking, I feel like we get more guys out into space, but we're also, like I just said, we're more physical. It gives our offensive linemen an opportunity to set the tone and kind of show what this offense is all about. In my opinion, I feel like the offensive line is taking advantage of that.
So it's a little more pulling, a little bit more obviously Coach Lashley was great, but he kept it simple, right?
I mean, it's a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. A lot of gap scheme, a lot of zone, get out in the space around the edge. There's a lot of everything. So,
how did you feel the first scrimmage went for the O-line as a unit, and what do you guys want to change or accomplish in the second coming up this week?
I think the first scrimmage as an offensive line, I think we did okay. I don't think it was to what our standard was, but it was still a pretty good scrimmage as far as up front. As far as what we need to fix, I would say just maintaining, being consistent with our energy level or our conditioning, if that makes sense. Each play having the same, being locked into our technique, our assignment, and stuff like that. Just being consistent on every play.
We just spoke with Jared from the D-line, and he talked about the offensive line looking more united, playing as a unit. Do you feel that's accurate?
Yes. I think last time I was up here, I talked about team bonding and what we did over the summer. And I think that's really helped us on the field as far as communication and understanding what each guy does and what each guy is good at, what each guy is bad at. And what we need to, at the end of the day, we each have to do our individual job. But understanding who's playing next to you can help you a lot on the offensive line.
How do you think John Campbell is doing?
I think he's doing great. I think he's really progressing and taking the coaching that Coach Mirabal is giving him. John's always been a good player in my eyes, and with this coaching staff and the coaching that Coach Mirabal, Coach Cristobal, Coach Paddock, Coach Bain, all of the guys we have helping out on the O-line, I think he's taking that coaching and really upping his game.
Excellent.
What was your reaction to being named to the Remington Award watch?
It was exciting. I actually didn't even find out. My parents told me, but it was interesting. It wasn't something I was expecting, but at the end of the day, it's kind of just like a watch list. I want to go out and I guess prove it, or I'm not really focused on that right now. I'm focused on my game on the field right now. So it was a cool experience, but it was like okay, that's cool. Now what am I going to do now?
Now with that, do you think you can step into now a leadership role and really kind of guide maybe some of the young guys on the line?
Yeah, and I feel like I've started doing that a little bit. I think I have more that I need to do, but I think I've kind of started moving into that leadership role and really helping the young guys out with little things on the field and off the field.
A few more for Jakai.
I was just asking Jared, what you imagine it's going to be like opening game, Mario Cristobal's first game, with the home fans and stuff like that.
I hope it's a packed stadium. I hope that everybody comes out and is excited for this season. And as a team, we're excited to see what we can go out and do in that first game. So.
Does that help? How much does that help the players? I know you're supposed to zone in on the game, but when you have the fans behind you like that,
it helps a lot. Just knowing that the fans are out there supporting us, and then having family or friends, whoever is out there just watching us and supporting you, it makes you want to play that much harder.
And the last thing I wanted to ask about that is last year you started against Alabama, whole different field, and starting against Bethune-Cookman. No disrespect to Bethune, but what? How do you view that as far as going against a top team and
the exact same way. We view it the exact same way. Alabama, Bethune-Cookman, it doesn't matter who we play. We have to go out and do our assignment. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who lines up against us.
Great. Thank you very much.